welcome to my channel. My name is Sherry Turquoise, and today I have a lovely co-host. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Hello, everybody. I am Sherry's cat. My name is Shadow, but really, my name is Sabra Millsap. I'm an urban fantasy writer, and today I'm going to be working on my Discord group. I'm also working on TPW, and then pretty soon I got to start beta reading for Sherry Toys. But right now, I am filming a video, so if you guys want to say hi, go ahead.
Hello.
And then we got Nina and Renee in the comments. So, hello, everybody.
Yeah, and then we got a comment that hasn't popped up on StreamYard quite yet from you, Sabra, saying, "In your faces, I'm the first one here." Just kidding. I don't know why that one hasn't shown up yet.
I think it's because I said I did it before the video, and I think it doesn't pop up the comments that come up before the video.
Maybe.
So
Hello,
it might be a little
Nina.
weird.
Hello, Nina. How are you? What are you going to be working on today? Hello, Renee. Renee says, hey, lovely writing friends. How are you? What are you going to be working on today? And hello, Divided by Sight. How are you? Renee is saying hello to the vlog. Nina says, yay. So glad I could join. And Divided by Sight says, congrats, Sherry. Thank you. For those of you that might have not noticed, today is a celebration of not only with me joining YouTube for a whole year, but I also have hit over 100 subscribers. So I'm celebrating both today. And I'm really glad that Sabra can actually join. And that's it.
You know what? I'm always glad to come live with you, even though I'm always having complications with live streams and life in general, but I'm always glad to be on here to be a supporter. And I just wanted to say this also. I'm really proud of you, Sherry, for reaching 100 subscribers. I know I said this already, but you deserve it. And don't forget, you are the most amazing best friend in the world. And I don't know what I would do without you. So good job hitting 100 subscribers and more. So I hope that you keep on going.
Aw, thank you. And guys, don't forget to check out Sabra's accounts. They are all linked down below, and same as her YouTube channel. She's awesome, she's sweet, she's kind. Let's boost up that YouTube channel. Let's show her some love.
And if you guys are wondering about my YouTube channel, I did post an introduction video, and then I post a tag which Sherry is in. So you might be seeing a new video from Sherry soon.
Probably next week. Nicole says, congrats, Sherry. Renee says, awesome. A great milestone to hit. Great job. Thank you. And honestly, I couldn't actually hit the 100 subscriber mark without you guys. So thank you. You guys have helped me hit that mark. So I really appreciate all the help. And I'm really glad that I got to meet every one of you.
I'm really glad that we were all able to help you reach 100 subscribers.
And for those of you wondering what I'm going to be working on today, I'm going to be working on outlining book 2 of the Spirit Dragon series. Well, at least the experiment part of it.
That was my reaction when you said that.
So if
Sorry, I had to get my
anyone has
reaction
any
out there.
questions, sorry, Sabra, pardon?
I said sorry, I had to get my reaction out there.
That's A-okay. So if anybody has any questions about the Spirit Dragon series, book 1 or book 2, let me know and I will be more than happy to answer them without trying to give out too many spoilers.
I wanted to tell you guys something really funny.
Okay.
I was talking to Helena about because I'm doing a K for TPW next week, maybe this week depending on what happens. But Helena asked me what was my favorite scene out of my book, and I told her picking my favorite scene is like picking out my children. I cannot decide. So I'm gonna give you that question, Cherry. Which one is your favorite scene in your book?
Ooh. How am I describing my monsters? Yeah, I'll have to pick that one. The one where I describe my monsters. They're hidden in the fog. Renee says, yes, I'm so proud of Sherry. I know I'm just getting started, but I'm so proud and getting to know you both. Well, thank you.
Yeah, we're both awesome. We love Halloween and Stephen King, and Sherry keeps telling me this Halloween.
Because it is. It's Halloween all year round in my books.
Oh, definitely. If every day was Halloween, I mean, I would be celebrating every day. And then we would have like a Halloween Christmas, a Halloween Thanksgiving, Halloween Valentine's Day.
Oh, that'd be a lot of fun. So on that note, do we want to roll a dice for a sprint or no?
We can do that, and actually, I can do that on my phone if you like. How many dice do you do?
How many dice do I normally do? I normally do anywhere between 1 and 2. I let the comments pick. So just to do a quick explaining on it, for those of you that are new here, I'm just doing a diagram showing of it. So this here is where you get to pick the dice or what Saber has here for on their phone. And the numbers are between 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, and 20. And there you get to pick whichever number you want. So for example, if you want the number 4, you click on this one, you roll it, and whatever number shows up is the amount of minutes that will be for our sprint. So in this case, a 4 showed up, and it'll be a 4-minute sprint. Or at least that's the best way I can describe it. So without further ado, oh, go ahead.
Also, I wanted to note, like, say Sherry's on the right track. You're on the right track, but for each dice, say like a D8 roller, it only goes up to 8 points, or the D12 goes up to 12. So if you keep adding dice, it's just gonna add together, basically.
I knew I was forgetting something. So this let us know which dice you like Sabra to roll.
So I'm gonna pick 2 dice. I'm gonna whichever ones you guys want.
So just as a reminder, there is a 4, which is a triangle. There is a 6, which is a square. Then the purple one is an 8, because I don't know all my shapes, so just please bear with me. And then there's a 10, a 12, and a 20. And I'll give this a minute. Or until I come back over.
Go on to the YouTube and see.
Or until I come back.
If anybody does it, pick a dice, start with the first 2, if that's okay.
Yeah, I'm not seeing any comments on Facebook or on YouTube, so let's go with the first 2 dice. So that would be the 4 and the 6. For those of you that are wondering what we're talking about.
And this is what I got.
9 minutes. Are we okay for a 9-minute sprint, or do we want to re-roll the dice?
I'm okay with it.
I'm not seeing any complaints, so we will do a 9-minute sprint. And we'll start in 3, 2, 1. Happy creativity, everyone! And that was time for our first sprint. How did everyone do? Sabra, how did you do?
I was working on the Discord group. I managed to get a couple of the chats. I don't know if I should do it like with live stream and videos for a section, like to share your videos and stuff, but I got one done.
Ooh, cool. I'm still working on the experiment outline. I might to kind of stop because I'm experimenting with the snowflake method outline, and it's a lot more detail than what I'm used to. And right now, I'm in the expanding my character summaries into character sheets. So that's where I am because it involves what they're going to be doing in the book before I get into the scenes part, last part of the outline, which is writing my scenes. So I'm not used to outlining this much. Outlining this much.
Right. I'm echoing.
Are you?
Yeah, I can hear myself. Well, let me turn volume.
Nina says, I think 9 minutes is fine for the first sprint. And then Nina also says, brainstorm a bit about my second project. Awesome.
Yeah, probably next sprint I'm gonna finish outlining part 1, and then I'm gonna finish outlining.
Cool.
Because speaking of, I wonder who's all be joining Camp NaNoWriMo in April.
Oh yeah, I'll be doing that.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
Oh. Saber will be back shortly. My next question is, have you ever done a different outline style than what you normally do? So for this one is more specifically for planters and plotters. However, if you are a pantser, have you ever tried outlining in a mild way, or have you just pants? And for those of you that do planting or plotting, have you ever tried a different outline? I do. Oh, I do a basic outline, and then each story I do is a different outline style beyond the basic outline. So I have tried the traditional outline, which is actually probably one of my favorite outlines to do because it gives me that kind of flexibility. And then I tried the synopsis outline, which is Okay, I don't think I got that one done. Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. I'm not 100% sure. And now I'm trying the snowflake method outline, which I honestly don't know how far I'm going to get before I just plain start writing. But knowing that I'm so close to the end of this style of outline, I'm probably gonna try to stick out and or stick with it, I should say, and get it done. And Nina says, I hope I can do Camp Nano this April since my deadline for my WIP is April 4th. That is awesome! Renee says awesome to Nina. I change my methods every single project, but I have found a way that works for me. Not very detailed, but not no detail at all. But even that changes from project to project. Okay, cool. Sabra will be right back. She's trying to get her computer mic to work. Yikes, tech issues. Y'all love those. Renee asks, how detailed are you in your outlines or vague? I am very vague on my outlines. Like, I only put the major plot points on a sticky note and I stick them on the wall the way the story should go for flowing. And then how they get to each major plot point is where I pant. So I am a plantster. So this outline method, the snowflake outline, is actually more detailed outline. It's more heavier on the plotter section than what I'm used to. However, it's a good challenge to see if I might like trying to go on the heavier on the plot end or if it's just not for me. And I like experimenting. I like trying new things. So this is something different. But yeah, I am very, very vague on my outlines. I go detailed on my world building part. I go into details with my characters outline. World building outlines detail, character outline is detail, but my plot is vague. It's only just major plot points. And that normally works best for me, so I'm giving myself a good challenge.
Can you guys hear me? I don't know if my mic's working.
I can hear you. I don't know about the people on YouTube, but I can hear you.
All right, because I'm having my computer mic's not working, and for some odd reason I went to unmute it and it wouldn't unmute, and then it kicked me off because I guess the browser froze. So I put in my headphones and it let me unmute. I don't know what's going on. My computer is just not wanting to work with me today. It's having a hard time even with YouTube. Like I don't know what's going on.
No, that's not good. Renee says, cool. Go ahead. Oh, everyone can hear you.
Oh, you can answer the comment.
Renee is, I'm trying out the major plot points and pants between them. Cool. How's that going for you? And Renee can hear you, Sabra, and Nana can also hear ya. So go ahead, Sabra. Sorry about that.
I was gonna say, outlines. Mine are kind of complicated. The outlines that I do, sometimes I will outline in a notebook. I will put like the then I'll do each major plot point, like major scenes, and then I pants between them in the book. I will either do this with note cards on Scrivener, or I will do it in a notebook. Like, my outlining method has never changed, but with my story that I'm going to be doing, I noticed it's wanting me to kind of be more detailed, because there's certain scenes that I need to kind of be detailed with, because I search as well. So it's being a little difficult with my horror story, but TPW is pretty lenient. All I gotta do is just do the major outlining points, and I'm good.
Ooh, cool. So do we want to do a sprint or do we want to keep chit-chatting?
If you want to do a sprint, it's totally fine. I know I wasn't much for talking because of my mic situation, but let me get the D roller up. Do you want me to add a third dice in there?
And that might not be a bad idea, just in case we get the 9-minute sprint again.
Alright,
Renee says,
I'm gonna roll the dice.
okay. Renee says, I'm not too sure. I really like the roadmap and to know what happens, and I have when I write myself into a corner. That makes sense. You might actually like the snowflake outline method because it does go into more details. I'm going to be doing a learning video on that soon. Maybe next week or the week after, give or take.
Alrighty, I rolled the dice and we got 15 minutes. So if that works for all you guys, well, I'm good with 15. That's what we got.
15?
And also, I was gonna say, I am doing a Q&A on my story, Sherry. So if you have any questions, this goes to anybody. If you got any questions, please send any and all questions that you want to know about my book. I know Sherry's doing one. Sherry kind of inspired me to do a Q&A for my story. So I'm dedicating that video to Sherry, but I'm like an open book right now. So if you got any questions for my Q&A for maybe this week or next week, I'm willing to answer some of them here if you want and on my video.
I know I sent you a couple on Instagram. And I'm not seeing any complaints, so it looks like the 15. You said 15, right?
Yes, I did.
Will work. So we'll start in 3.
It's totally fine with me.
So we'll start in 3, 2, 1. Happy creativity, everyone. was time for our second sprint. How did everyone do? Let me know in the comments, and Sabra will be back momentarily. I managed to find a site that actually explained the character expanding part of the snowflake method outline, because I wasn't quite understanding that, so I had to look that one up. So that one actually took quite a bit of time to figure out. However, I noticed that with the sheet piece of papers I got for the 7 or 10 top outline methods versus the understand snowflake methods, I noticed that this one, the one I've going by, is only a summary of what the snowflake method is about, versus the understanding the snowflake method is actually in a lot more details. So I'm still going by the one that's on the piece of paper. However, I will be redoing the snowflake method outline once I get the snowflake method outline book. Because there is a book on the snowflake method outline, and it's probably because it's the most common used outline out there. However, it's easily one of the ones that you can actually misunderstand or not quite understand the outline style. Very easy to get confused, or at least that's what I'm finding. However, I will go into more details on that later when I do a pros and cons on that one. So yeah, there's that. But other than that, I'm gonna be a while doing my character one, because now each character that I have done, which is actually quite a bit, I need to do. Well, by the website, the main characters get at least a page all on their own. Well, the non-main characters have half a page. But what I'm going to do is I'm only going to do like a paragraph or two, maybe 3. We'll see, for each character, or whatever length they give me to finish off their story for book 2. If that makes sense. Renee says, I'm thinking about doing a video of questions to answer as my main character. That's awesome. Nina says, finished brainstorm, but gotta go now. It's already quite late, but have a nice rest of the stream. Thank you so much for joining. I really hope you have a good evening. Maddie 101, hiya, hello, welcome. What are you gonna be working on today? WTF is this? I don't really appreciate the combo with the swear words. Can you please not do that? Even in this short form, I really appreciate if you don't do the swearing. This is a non-swearing channel, so I would appreciate that you don't swear, even in that short form. But to answer your question, this is a write-in sprint for writers or someone that wants to read. They can do that as well. So this is a write-in sprint and help people to be productive. Sherry, how old are you? I know my tone of voice will sound like a very, very young girl, if not a teenager. However, I can assure you I'm in my mid-20s. I'm actually 26 years old. I know I don't sound like it, but I can assure you I am older than what my voice gives me. I was about to say a lot older. I am 26 years old. I'm sorry it was fastest way to ask. That is A-okay. That is okay. Saber says you shouldn't be asking people their personal information or use profanity. Asking my age is a personal question. However, because my voice gives me away, that makes me sound like a 15 or younger person. Most commonly I get is 12-year-old little girl. I don't mind giving out my age because there's always this confusion of how old I am. This is why I can assure people, despite my voice coming off maybe sound like a 15 or younger person, I am actually a full-grown woman. Saber also says it's okay, but please don't use profanity on Sherry's channel. Maddie says, yeah, I guess, but I am 30 and don't want to be a pedo. Pedo? That's a new word. I'm going to have to look that one up. But that's A-okay. This is a learning channel. And we help each other out. And this is a live stream for writing and being productive. Or if you're going to be reading, that's awesome as well. And I don't or am not okay. So you're not a writer. I'm guessing this is what you're talking about. That's still okay, as long as you're being productive and doing something. I'm fine with that. Okay, that's an interesting description of that word. Maddie 101 says, can I go through a few dreams I have had? Which could be a movie or book. Yeah, of course. And only if you're comfortable talking about it on here. Is saying is not a child. Yeah, I just I just looked. Ramona. Hello. Yeah, I actually just finished. I actually just looked at that probably just as your comment was coming in. So yeah, for those of you that actually don't know what it means, it actually does mean that is not a child. For those of you that don't know what pedo means, that was a completely new word for me. So that was a new learning experience. I didn't even know that word existed. So I just learned something new right on this channel. I'm pretty sure there's more than one meaning with a lot of words, so that's the one that I found that popped up when I did a Google search. Okay, so there's a comment on YouTube that should be popping up onto StreamYard very soon. Maddie101 says this dream has happened a bunch of times, and in my house we have these walls upstairs that interconnect. Yeah, interconnect. Right. I keep dreaming I go into the wall and reach some door. Right. That kind of sounds like it's going into a horror movie. The walls are supposed to be for accessing the maintenance of the attic. This definitely is getting the horror vibe section. Ramona says need to watch the word being used. Okay. Well, the comments are coming in. I will ask my third question. For those of you that are not too sure about my channel on live streams, I do ask random writing questions all the time. However, you have the option to answer them or not to answer them. And my third question is, how detailed do you go into, let's fix that grammar. How detailed do you go into with your world building? There we go. How detailed do you go into with your world building? I go into more details into my world building than I do with the I lost my train of thought. I'll read the comments and hopefully the train of thought comes back. Mighty One says, but I have traveled into these walls and they go far. Kind of getting Freddy Krueger vibes here. Yeah, it sounds like it almost sounds like might be into a horror book kind of thing. Hello, Yazza? Is that how you pronounce it? Hello, welcome. What are you going to be working on and how are you doing? Mighty101 says, but in my dreams I get to door and can't open it, but the door is like an archway. Okay, that's cool. To a certain degree. Creepy, but cool. And I'm stuck there. So sounds like you might need a key or something, but it sounds like a very interesting story. Yes Hut also says congrats on 100 subs. Ram Malna says I'm over detail in my world. That's a-okay. Yaz says pronounce it right, or you can just call me Yaz. Yaz, not as fun to say. LOL. Maddie101 says I have had the same dream multiple times, so I don't know. Okay. Maybe it could be into the story. I don't know. So guys, I'm actually going to skip the dice roll this round because next sprint's going to be on the longer end. So I'm going to actually put it up to 30 minutes without even rolling the dice. So sorry about that. Normally I do the dice with the, normally I would do the dice, but I'll do a call to someone, something came up and I gotta make this sprint on the longer end. So sprint might be longer in 30 minutes, it might not be, I don't know, but we will get started right now. Okay, and that was time for our sprint. How did everyone do? Let us know in the comments. And welcome back, Sabra. How did you do?
I had to actually go take care of myself and do a few things, and then I had to restart my computer. I don't know if you guys can hear me. I had to restart my computer because my mic and stuff wasn't working.
I can hear you. I got no write-in. However, I did some check. However, I made a phone call, and that's basically it.
We are being so productive right now.
Hey, things come up.
Oh yeah, I
What
forgot
are
to
we
tell you guys
doing?
about my world building.
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
So, my world building, I don't know. Mom was in the comments because my mom well, and I kind of do my world building like my mom. I'm pretty much in depth my writing, and plus, I also little graphs and blueprints of my world. I also add details like the location, and like the town and just simple things. Like I even made a settings chart, like a character profile, something like that. It kind of helps setting up my setting.
Cool. What are we doing? That was a sprint for being productive. And the novel analysis confirmed over 100 subs and the YouTube anniversary. Thank you. I couldn't have done it without you guys. Can you guys sub to me? Only if we can find your channel. Maybe. Or wherever it is that you do exactly. One half my world building is usually only included if it's important or if it's something my main character interacts with. I don't see a point in adding random description for EG. Cool. I'll do some cool stuff. I have access to cool people and I travel a lot when LOCM lockdown over. That's cool that your lockdown is done, but in a lot of areas actually they're still under lockdown. So yeah. The brown cover in the corner of the small bedroom, if it has nothing to do with the story yet, that's understandable. I have multiple ideas for fantasy. That is awesome. I played so many video games. That's cool and all. I'm not understanding where the video games come from with a productive live stream where we try to be productive. I'm not quite understanding the video games unless the story is in the video game that you're doing. Renee says, do you outline one book at a time or your whole series? I kind of do both. I do the whole series on the major plot that's going to spread out for the entire series, and then each book has their own major plot and subplots, and then it trickles into the series of the books. I hope that makes sense. What will you say, bruh?
You basically took the words right out of my mouth. I pretty much do the same thing.
Oh, there we go. Sabra saying at Maddie 101, it's not appropriate to say you're not a pedo when clearly you're asking for Sherry's age, and we know the meaning. That's very creepy. So turns out there is more than one meaning to that word. So yeah, we won't get. Yeah, I'm gonna just end that topic there, unless people want to go into detail. I wrote 268 words. That is awesome. And hello, Navanana. Welcome, welcome. The Navanana says I need to hit at least
Hi, Becky.
500 for the stream. That is awesome. And the Navanana
Wait
says
a
yes.
minute.
Open.
I don't understand that one.
Which one?
Becky said that she needs to hit at least 500 for the streaming aspect. That's not true. If you go to StreamYard and you request sign up with your Gmail, the one you're using for your YouTube account, it will enable for you to live stream within 24 hours. So I don't get why you need 500 subscribers to do a live stream. We can do it with StreamYard. We have less than 500 subscribers.
Yeah, and I've done live streaming on YouTube when I very first started live stream, when I very first started YouTube. And I would have been lucky to have 10 subscribers then. So I'm not quite too sure what's going on with the 500 here. Unless it's something has to do with your country. Like, unless that's a rule in your country kind of thing for YouTube. I'm not too sure. The novel Nana says, yes, role building should only be doled out as it is relevant to the scene. Otherwise, it's just a huge info dump exposition that is boring and a waste of time. The reader doesn't need to be spoon fed. That took me a minute to understand this.
I get what she means.
No Banana says the info should be given as needed. Yeah. Oh, you need 500 words. Sorry, we totally misunderstood those. We misunderstood that.
Oh, I thought she meant 500 subscribers.
We both did on that one. Whoops.
I think we're having too
And
much
Banana
Halloween
says
fun.
laugh out loud. Sorry about that, no Banana. That was totally our fault there. We were thinking live streams instead of words. And my final question for the live stream is, have you learned something new today? Sabra, have you learned something new?
I would have to say something that I learned new today. It's hard to say. I actually, well, it's not that I learned how to do it, but I made a little concoction up of, so I have like this folding table thing, and I sit scary and kind of like a stand-up desk and sort of a sit down, raise the computer up a little bit type thing. So I guess that's something new.
Hey, if you qualify something new, I will count that. It all depends if you qualify for something new or not. I just learned a new English word from this live stream, so I just increased my English vocabulary by one word. For those of you that actually don't know or kind of noticing for beta reading section, I tend to repeat some of my words a lot, and it is because of the English I have learned. Because knowing many different Englishes, Old English, New English, know the grammar rules on that. Me want to pull out my hair on that. Anyway, so my English vocabulary is actually one of the more basics, but I am slowly changing that. So eventually, you'll see less and less of the common words that I'll probably repeat myself like 20 times or more. But I'm sure we all do that one.
I noticed with the UK and all that, they have more of a proper English than people like in the United States, because we use mostly slang terms like LOL or TTYL, like for talk to you later, like slang, and then we also don't use proper sentences. Then like in the UK, like they people learn to like do their words in a specific way and more proper, and it's kind of like you're writing a book but with a language, and it's like someone's editing your sentences. That's how I heard the UK kind of works. Like they are taught how to speak properly in a proper English form.
And then you got Canada, who seems to have a mix of both. I had to say that one. I had to say that. I'm sorry.
That was hysterical.
So on that note, shall we do our final sprint?
Yep.
Do we want to roll the dice or do we just want to pick a random number? Go ahead, Sabra.
I'm gonna add 4 dice, and I'm gonna see how, or maybe we should add 5.
Okay. Hey, Helena. Just popping on to say hi. I was about to say you're on time for our final sprint.
That's not what I thought she said for the last comment. I thought she said just pooping in. I didn't see the extra P.
It's been a long day for us people.
Okay, so I got the stats for the sprint. It says 23. I added 5 dice and it only came out to 23 minutes.
Helena says, I can't say for the sprint, but just wanted to wish y'all. Y'all? Oh, y'all. Good luck with your sprint and go get them words.
Y'all.
That's going to take some time because I almost said you all.
Jerry said you all, and we were trying to say y'all.
Oh boy, should I go get another cup of coffee?
2021. Yeah, it's definitely 20. Oh, you mean 20 minutes and 21 seconds? And want it. Okay. What number did you pull up for the dice?
23.
Okay, so do we want to do a 23-minute sprint or do we want to do a 20 minutes and a 21-second sprint?
Let's do what Becky says.
Wow.
I'm sorry,
Okay.
guys. Hold on a minute.
Okay, we'll do a 20-minute and a 21-second sprint. And we'll start in 3, 2, 1. Happy creativity, everyone! And that was time for our final sprint. How did everyone do? Let us know in the comments. Sabra, how did you do?
I got 300 words.
Ooh, awesome. So I'm not done the character outline. Or not character outline, the expand the character sheets for the snowflake method outline. I am still on Tasty's character. Yeah. I'm on the third paragraph, and I think that's the last one before I go to another character. However, for those of you wondering how many pages and words I have so far for this outline, I'm on page 5 for this entire outline so far, and the word count is 2,773 words so far. So definitely my biggest outline I have ever done. Yeah.
Awesome.
We'll see how much I stick with this outline. That's going to be the next question. The novel that says 307 words that time. That is awesome. Did you hit your 500 word mark? So I imagine the outline will be probably close to 10 pages long and probably between 5,000 and 10,000 words for the outline, which is basically almost not a third of a novel, but it's less than a quarter. Like 15% of the novel, basically. But it's proven to be quite the challenge, and I like a good challenge.
Right. I mean, challenges are always good.
Well, yeah. Renee says, I'm using Trello for my outline and ought 4 cards or plot points. Oh, God. Cool. That is cool.
Oh, she's using Trello?
It looks like it.
Trello's pretty good. I use it for like brainstorming my videos, and then I also use it for somewhat of outlining, but since I got Scrivener, I use Scrivener to outline.
Cool. So does anybody have any questions for Sabra and I? This is the last call for it.
I'm an open book right now.
Renee says, sorry, my keyboard's still acting up when I type. That is A-okay. Yes, I do that too. Renee says, I use both Trello to start and move over to Scrivener. That is awesome. I don't use Scrivener. I gave it a shot a while ago, like maybe 3 years ago, and I just couldn't, no, it just wasn't for me. Okay, so I'm not seeing any more questions coming in. Sabra, would you like to do your outro?
Yeah, again, my name is Sabra Millsap. I am an urban fantasy writer. I am also a YouTuber. All my down below, and yeah, if you have any questions,
Sorry, Sabra, you kind of cut in and out there.
did you guys hear me?
Yep, I can hear you.
Oh,
Did you
I
want to
already
try?
said my outro.
Yeah, you were cutting in and out though while you were doing your outro.
Oh, again, my name is Sabra Millsap. I am an urban fantasy writer. I am a YouTuber. And then also, I just posted a brand new video. If you have any questions or concerns, please contact me. All my links are down below. And that's it.
Thank you for watching, everyone. Click the like button, leave a comment down below. And don't forget to click the notification button and bell icon to get notified of all my posts because I post videos, or try to anyways, from Wednesdays to Saturdays. And I try to do live streams every single day. And I upload bonus videos all the time. And there is a bonus video coming out real soon. So definitely click that bell icon to get notified of all the posts. Click the like button, leave a comment down below, and follow me on Tumblr, Instagram, Twitter, Pinterest, Facebook, and you can also find me on Discord. Come join the creative Discord group. There you get to meet new people, learn new things, help each other out, and join a book club if you like. All the links are down below, and I'll see you guys next time. And remember, stay true to yourself and stay unique. Bye.
Bye. Bye.